Sports reporter Erin Andrews was recently treated.
Cervical cancer is not commonly discussed, which is why this mom says she is talking about it. She sat down with Local 12 medical reporter Liz Bonus, who joins us with the story of survival. Liz.
Hey guys, good evening. This mom says she felt she needed to talk about this diagnosis because often this cancer is called the cancer you can catch from HPV. But she says that's not always true. She had a rare kind with symptoms not related to that virus that any of us might miss. And she is grateful that Erin, the sportscaster, is giving this cancer a voice. Erin Andrews' announcement she had cervical cancer rocked the sports world. But months before that, Shannon Villalba had her own world rocked when suddenly one day, she recalls,
I started having some abnormal bleeding.
Months later, she got to the right person for testing, and when her doctor came back with the results,
I could just see it on her face, and it was like,
tell
no.
people those three words you never want to hear. She heard those same words, late-stage cervical cancer.
It's still so fresh.
This single mom, however, started to fight. First against the idea that this is only a cancer you catch from the human papillomavirus.
It has like a stigma again on it, because it's HPV related, everything. I'm like, I had small cell cervical cancer.
And then for her own life, with treatment and a lot of prayer.
There is a higher power out there, because I know there is. I experienced it.
During that time, Shannon also reached out to Jan Middleton of Pink Ribbon Girls. They provide free support for younger women diagnosed with cancer.
We supply meals, house cleaning, transportation, and then also peer support.
Jan, too, is a cancer survivor who knows sometimes you have to be your own cancer advocate.
And thank God, because her was a very aggressive type of cancer, that had she waited, it would have kept spreading.
In addition to that, however, her message is a really important one. She experienced symptoms that many of us might explore or experience every day, and we might not think to get further information about them. For example, in addition to that abnormal bleeding, she also noticed she had pelvic pain or bloating, and you can also experience lower back pain. Shannon is now cancer-free, and on a recent trip to take her son to a cancer support camp, she discovered she has a calling of her own.
I felt like I had death next to me, like while I was sick. I feel like I am renewed in my purpose in life.
What a great purpose. One of the important things she wants to know is she had a normal pap test 6 months before this happened. So you have to be your advocate if you're noticing other symptoms.
I'm so glad she's speaking out because we really know so little about our bodies, and that's very important.
Oh, so true. And we have details for Pink Ribbon Girls at Local 12.